Hello guys and gals, it is your home boy, it is your home skillet, and it is your home for Arctic Combat videos. Hey guys, how's it going? It's FairDoX, and yes, you heard me correctly, I said Arctic Combat videos. Now today I got a little bit of New York, I believe Team Deathmatch I want to say, don't hold me on that one, I just gotta make sure real quick. Yep, New York Team Deathmatch, I got a little bit of gameplay for you guys here. I go on a 15-0 kill streak later on in the game, but yeah, let me just talk about Sam, or FairDoX. You guys, a lot of my subscribers, you guys have been subscribed. Just call me Sam, okay? Just call me Sam. You guys are probably like, Sam, why are you playing Arctic Combat? And guys, I will tell you what, this game is good. But wait, Sam, didn't you play this like 6 months ago and say you didn't like it? Yes, I did, guys. If you guys don't remember, I actually did make an Arctic Combat review of the overall game when it was in closed beta a few months ago, and I wasn't too impressed with it at the time. I don't know if it's just because I was bad at the game and didn't know how to play, but I hopped on it. It was actually yesterday when I first started playing it again, and I hopped on it, and I was really enjoying it. I don't know if it's just because I was doing good or what. So yeah, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Arctic Combat, because I'm probably going to be making a few more of these videos, Arctic Combat videos. I'm actually going to be playing Arctic Combat a little more than Combat Arms from now on, probably, because I'm really enjoying it. It has great physics in the game. I just see a lot of places that just shine over Combat Arms by miles that make this game so much better, in my opinion. Not that Combat Arms is a bad game, or I'm quitting Combat Arms, or quitting Combat Arms videos, which all of those are not true. I am still making Combat Arms videos. I will still be playing Combat Arms, but I'm probably going to be playing Arctic Combat a little bit more, and making a lot more Arctic Combat videos. And mainly due to the reason why I like it so much, and I'll get into that. Okay, so basically, just to sum up Arctic Combat for you guys, it is a first-person shooter, free... Oh yeah, that's what it means. Anyways, it is a free-player first-person shooter game made by a company called Webzen. They made a few other games. They're not very popular, though, unfortunately. But yeah, that's basically what it is, and it has a great feel to it. It's more of the... It's like a mix between Crossfire and Call of Duty, if I could say so myself. Call of Duty in the fact that, look, you got iron sights, a free PC game with iron sights. And guys, if you're not recognizing, the graphics don't look the best, mainly because I'm kind of frustrated. My new computer cannot handle a lot of stuff. So the graphics are on low right now. I get 90 FPS when my graphics are on low and 60 when I'm frapsing, which is actually really good for my computer. That's like me playing on Combat Arms on mid graphics like I do. So I'm actually doing really well on this. And as I'll say again, yeah, I did go 15-0 later on. But let me tell you a little bit about the game. First of all, I'm using the AK-47, which ever since the closed beta was released to open beta has been extremely overpowered. A lot of you guys know that I played this game for a little bit. I didn't play it for too long, but when I use it, the AK was not the gun people wanted to use, but they are going to need to nerf the AK because this gun is just overpowered, and it has no recoil, it has no spread. Well, obviously it has some recoil and some spread, but it completely towers over every other gun, and it has a ton of damage. And guys, another thing with damage, let me get into that. A cool thing about this game is every gun you buy is for permanent. But here's a catch here, and let me say, every gun you buy for permanent is GP, so in-game money, in-game currency. You don't need to pay any real-life money for this. But there's a catch. You have to repair the gun. So basically, after a certain amount of time, your gun will become old, and it'll lose its durability. Now, every gun starts off with 100% durability, and it goes down gradually, percent by percent by percent. And you can pay to repair it, which isn't that relatively expensive, saying that these guns are perm and, hey, you don't need to pay real-life money. So it's not that expensive to repair it for in-game currency. But basically, once the percentage goes down, it loses a little bit of damage to the gun itself. So you're going to want to keep up with it and repair it once it gets around 85 or 90. Just keep it as high as you can so you can have the damage that you want and that you want to be able to perform well with. So yeah, that's basically how it is. You can repair... You can repair assault rifles, grenades, pistols. You repair basically every weapon you have, and a lot of people would somewhat call that ridiculous, like, oh, wow, now you have to keep up with all that. Not really. If you play this game a lot, you will make your GP back, and you will be able to repair the gun, and you will be able to save up for other guns, and then therefore making yourself a better player and have a wide variety and library of other guns that you can go out to without having to pay real-life money, which I find that this game shines in a lot, that you don't need to pay real-life money for. I find that that is a great a great part of the game. I find that that draws a lot more people's attention because a lot of games that there are free parts to it, it is very hard to achieve that. For example, combat arms. To get free permanent GP guns, you need roughly 75 or 100k GP each to get a perm GP gun. Now, how are you going to get that perm GP gun? Are you going to save up using just the M16 your whole life? Yeah, some people do that, but a lot of people end up buying an X to buy a perm gun so they can save up for other stuff. But for this game, you don't have to pay real money. At least as right now, I'm hoping it's not going to turn into another Combat Arms where you have to pay real life money to be successful, which so far it is not, and I hope it stays like that. Webzen is not known for making their games pay to win, so I mean, hopefully that will not happen, and that is another good part about it. Now, as you can see right here, I'm already being bombarded by missiles. Those are friendly missiles, otherwise I'd be dead. You guys could probably pick that up by now. But missiles, let me explain. You can get airstrike and you can get UAV in this game. Now, this is how you get airstrike and UAV. They're randomly placed on the ground, and you've probably seen it a couple times in the gameplay. They're like boxes. It's kind of like, what's it called? Mario. Or, yeah, Mario, where you get power-ups and you get different boxes and stuff. It's kind of like that. It's randomly placed on the ground after you kill someone, and this was an idea by Tanner. He told me that maybe, depending on how well you're doing, you have a better percentage or a better chance of getting a drop, aka a UAV or an airstrike. And so yeah, you can basically pick those up and use them. You don't get to designate where the airstrike is. It basically designates for you, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because it designates where the most people are on the other team, and it basically does probably, I want to say 40 or 50 feet radius, excuse me. That's about how big it is. I'd have to estimate it. So, I mean, it's pretty good, and it also keeps you in the action, too, so you don't have to actually go to a separate screen and call in your airstrike, kind of like Call of Duty, similar to Call of Duty. Another reason I just want to go into some similarities between this, like Call of Duty and Crossfire. First of all, Crossfire, just let me say, it's like Crossfire because, first of all, the graphics, you can look, it's not the greatest, and again, I'm playing on the lowest graphics because my computer cannot handle anything, it's a terrible computer, but I'm getting 90 FPS when I don't fraps on this, which is amazing for me. So, you guys that have decent computers, you guys can run on high graphics with no problem. Let's just say that. So, you guys will be good. So, it's like Crossfire in a way with the graphics if they're low, and it also kind of, it has like somewhat of the same... I don't really know how to explain the feel, but you guys have probably played Crossfire. Not necessarily Crossfire, like maybe a Valiance, AVA, let's just say that. I'm not good at pronouncing a Valiance or crap, I'm not good at saying that. AVA, Crossfire, Sudden Attack, Counter-Strike, all those games. This has some of the same feel as it, but different feel in some parts, like Call of Duty, because first of all, you can use your iron sights, which is really cool. Add customization, yeah, you can use red dots and stuff, but you can use a bunch of other customization, and yeah, guys, I just basically want to tell you, I'm going to be making some Arctic Combat videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I just got a 15-0 kill streak a little bit earlier, if you recognize I was going in ham, so I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch all my videos, and I want to thank you guys for subscribing, and I will see you next time.